So, you want to lose weight, but you have a busy schedule at the same time. Now, you've probably seen videos like this.
We're gonna do a full day of eating video today. It's bright and early. It's what I eat in a full day to stay lean.
All right, we're starting off with my Greek yogurt parfait and my healthy chocolate protein donuts. Soft and fluffy. Enjoy. Oh.
First,
So, even after watching all of those, you're still confused because how do you fit all of that in and all the cooking and preparation into your already busy schedule? So, today, I'm just going to show you the easy structure that you need in order to make sure all your meals are set so that you can lose weight sustainably. So if you have one main takeaway out of this whole video, I want you to remember this, is that you don't have a lack of time, you just have a lack of structure. And that's why you're here. So as we jump into it, I'm going to show you three main things. Okay? One is that balanced meals are the most important thing. Okay? Number two is that protein is king. And number three is that you actually need less cooking. So with that, let's jump right into it. Now, before I go into number one, if you want a whole outline of everything that I talk about in this video written up so that you can kind of look at it yourself later, comment down below meals and I'll send with you over a full PDF that goes everything that we talked about. Okay? So here is number one. And obviously, balanced meals it makes sense. Right? You want to make sure that you're getting enough V, P, and C, which is veggies, protein, and carbs. Now, key thing here is you probably already know that. Veggies are good for you. You need more protein. And now on the carb side, you probably think that carbs are bad. But fun fact is we need all those things throughout the day. Not only is it good for your energy, but also when it comes to making sure that you're losing weight properly. Now, key thing here is where most guys go wrong is they're probably not having enough veggies, and the only time you probably get veggies is in a salad. So instead, what I want you to focus on is getting at least half of your plate anytime you go to eat. Just fill it with some veggies. Now on top of that, make sure you're getting your proteins and your carbs. So key thing here, if we want to make sure that you have that sustained energy and maximizing results, every meal that you have should have all three of these components. All right? So that's number one. Now, number two is that protein is king. Now, it's no surprise that the more protein you eat, the better your results are going to be because protein helps you actually build muscle throughout the weight loss process if you're resistance training. And also, it's going to help you stay full throughout the time. So, one thing that you want to shoot for, right, is six palm sizes of protein. Okay, so I'm going to put a guide right here in terms of the other macronutrients that you want to hit. But if you look at the protein one, it's going to be the palm size. Now, the reason why this is such a simple thing to do is because you have your hand anywhere with you. Whether you're at family gatherings, parties, or just at home, it allows you to give you a good reference point in terms of but how much to eat. Okay, so if we were to split this up into 3 meals, right, that's 2 portions of protein with every meal, and that's gonna help you lose weight. So if you're to calculate that, most guys are gonna get around 150 to 180 grams of protein, and honestly, that's more than enough while you're on your weight loss journey. And most people as well, if you do want to end up getting to around 1 gram per pound of body weight, then that's even better. So sticking to that, again, make sure that you're prioritizing your protein throughout the day, and that's a key aspect when it comes to balancing your meals or structuring your meals in an appropriate way. So the very last one is number 3, and that is that less cooking actually leads to better results. So a lot of my clients, especially the super busy ones, they find it hard to be able to fit everything in, right? So to make it easier on yourself, you want to, one, keep eating whole foods. So the advantage of that is those are going to be the best for weight loss, right? And secondly, it's going to be easier to prepare and to be able to track. So when you're eating whole foods like chicken, beef, rice, etc., foods that can't be broken down or don't have an ingredient list, you can easily portion them out when it comes to that meal structure that we just talked about, right? So sticking to your portions, being able to make sure you have those balanced meals, you can easily separate, okay, these are my veggies, these are my protein, these are my carbs. So going on from that, when we're actually like cooking the foods themselves, we want to use no wash appliances. So what I mean by that is cook your chicken in the oven, right? Cook your rice, use a rice cooker, use an air fryer, stuff like that, so that you're not constantly trying to cook for every meal, because that's going to take up more of your time. Now, a couple of my favorites are cooking chicken breast in the oven. I have a great recipe for that. If you want it, I'll share it right here, just to the left. Just a quick snapshot over here. Other than that, using a rice cooker, I don't have to cook that at all. And all you have to do is let that do its thing. And you just have to focus on other things in the meantime. And you'll know when it's done cooking. So the very last one, okay, is pre-cooked foods. Now, if you really are crazy that busy, you don't have any time, then there's so many alternatives. One, go get pre-made protein shakes at the grocery store. Two, there's already pre-cooked chicken breast at the store. And three, honestly, go buy like minute rice or something like that, so that you don't really have to do anything. The biggest thing too when it comes to those is choosing great veggies. So anytime any of my clients are struggling with that, we really want to focus on stuff like mixed greens or lettuce, where you don't have to cook it. Just chop it up or pick it up and throw it onto your plate. The other thing I like to use is frozen veggies. So, making your life simpler by doing less cooking will always lead to better results, because you don't have to think about it, and all you have to do is just take action and really just focus on the plan that you have ahead of yourself. So that is everything when it comes to building or having the right structure in your meals when it comes to being busy. Now, with that, all the plan in place, I want to share a quick note just about that main topic that I talked about, or that main takeaway that you have. And again, it's that you don't have a lack of time, it's that you have a lack of structure. Now, when it comes to a lot of guys and them being busy in terms of their schedule, they tend to blame a lot of things, and they end up being tired. Well, fun fact, here's a big thing, is that you signed up for being this busy. If you work a pretty demanding job, you are going to be having long hours, but then that's also why you're doing well at your job, right? You've had that time committed to that. Also, if you're very career-based as well, or career-oriented, it's only normal that you're going to get busier the more you grow in your career. Now, second, if you add a family and kids on top of that, if you're a father, then those are the things that you signed up for. Now, although those do take up a lot of your time, it's no excuse, or you shouldn't use them as an excuse for the lack of priority for your health. Because if we look at this objectively, the fitter you are, the more you can give in those other areas of your life. If it's at work, you're more productive. That means you're going to do better financially. With your spouse, if the fitter you are, you're going to have more patience. You're going to be able to be more loving. You're going to be able to give her the best version of yourself. And if you do have kids, then you're going to be more present with your kids and give them a better father. So that's why it's so important when we take all these into consideration, is don't use any of these things as an excuse for putting your health last. So use this structure. Again, get better results with less cooking. Make sure you're having balanced meals, and make sure that you do prioritize your protein, because that's going to be key. And that's everything for the video. So again, as always, if you found it valuable, make sure to like and subscribe for more. And as I shared, if you want a full outline of everything that I talked about so that you can go on and take action for it yourself, comment below the word meals, and I'll shoot it over for you. No cost at all, for free. So do that, and I'll see you in the next video.